What's up, Sincerely? How you doing, man? What's going on, YouTube? I'm back, and today I'm bringing you guys the final game I played on my Gold Gun account. Now, as some of you guys may know, Gold Gun had a very successful season. Sorry if it makes you cringe when I talk about my Smurf in third person like that. But it was. On my main account, it started off a little rough. If you guys remember when I made my struggle video a couple weeks ago, if not a month ago now. It seemed like I just couldn't buy a win on my main account, but on my Gold Gun account, which I guess is a Smurf account, although I played almost 300 games on it this season, I played on that account more than my main account, and I climbed all the way to top 100 to end Season 7. Now, I needed to play one more game in order to avoid decay before Season's end. So this was effectively the last game of Season 7 in comp that I played on my Gold Gun account. And going up against no slouches either. Going up against xQc on the main tank there, and Guru Lulz. He is a top 500 player, usually around 4,500, 4,600 off tank. That's actually a Smurf account that he's on. His main account is much, much higher than that. So he is by no means a trash can. So don't be thinking that the Zarya on the other team isn't a strong player. They are a very strong player. In fact, he is an off-tank main, and he's very good at Zarya as well. I've played with the guy a bunch of times. Now, before this game started, I was actually very pessimistic because we had 3 support mains and 2 Mercy 1 tricks going up against xQc, a top 300 player, and Guru Lulz, like I said. And Udon King is also a support main as well. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, Bor, you have a good team too, and that's true. I have Athan, I have Decop, and I have I can't see my team right now, but I also have a very good team as well. And this is King's Row is one of the best maps I have in my repertoire. King's Row Zarya is one of my most favorite things to do in all of Overwatch. Getting these grabs, getting high charge, and just dealing boatloads of damage. It's what I love to do. Right there, it was actually pretty unfortunate because I was going to shoot that grav. I had no idea he was going to use trans. He was going to trans my grav, obviously, if I did shoot it. But I would have saved it if I knew he was going to pop trans. So me and him both pressed Q at like the same time, which was unfortunate because it canceled out my grav. So right now I'm trying to play a bit more aggressive here. Trying to shoot these right clicks into their spawn. Try and hit 2-3 targets with each burst. To charge my ultimate back up again. If you guys don't play Zarya on if you guys don't know how to play Zarya on King's Row, this is definitely one of the best ways to go about it. Those right clicks is really how you charge your ultimate fast. Now, like I said, I have a fantastic team. And on this day, actually, I started out and I think I was 200 and something on the leaderboard. And I went 7-0 on this day, and this was the game that capped it all off. And I was super thrilled about it because I tried very, very hard on this day. I really wanted to win. I was looking forward to it. During my whole week of work, I was looking forward to this day, telling myself that I'm going to do good. I'm going to do good. I can't wait to get off work so I can play Overwatch and close out Season 7. And to be honest with you guys, super excited for Season 6. Not that Season 7 was bad. I think that it was honestly one of the best seasons in recent memory. Thank God Season 5 is feels like it was so long ago. But at the same time, where does the time go? I can't believe that we're going to be starting Season 8 now. I still remember when the SR system got announced, because if you guys remember, it used to be the numerical system. It was like 1 through 100, I believe. And I'm just really happy that Blizzard decided to make an esports title, make a game where huge grav. I don't know how much damage those right clicks do, but it's got to be a lot. But like I was saying, I can't believe we're going on to Season 8 now in Overwatch. The game is... It seems like it's trending in an upward direction, I'm not going to lie. You know, apart from Orisa and Cheese Comp being so strong, you know, Junkrat is obviously a really cancer hero, and I think he ought to be nerfed immediately, if you ask me. I mean, the fact that he can throw 2 mines one after another with almost no cooldown. With almost no cooldown that remotely punishes his ability to do that is very frustrating to me. I don't know how they could just buff a hero like that. A hero that was already good. Like, before they buffed Junkrat, he was already a good hero. I never felt like Junkrat needed a buff. I'm not going to lie to you. I was pretty confused when they announced they were doing it. And now there's rumblings that May might be getting a buff. Now, Blizzard's reasoning for this was that they felt like Junkrat's pick rate was too low. But I felt like that was more of a... That was more because Junkrat was like a niche hero. It's not because he was weak. I mean, if you guys saw those pro players, pro like Crow, and even pro players like Surefour, I would see commonly pick up a Junkrat on maps with a tight choke point. And it worked fine. He's very, very effective at spamming choke points, and that's all he should be. A hero that requires such a small amount of mechanical skill should not be as effective as Junkrat is. I mean, most of the DPS heroes, I mean, I don't even know how much of the roster has 200 health, but with Junkrat's double mind, you can delete 200 health in like a matter of 2 seconds, just gone, done. Not to mention Junkrat's ultimate, which is always frustrating to play against, especially if you don't have a hit scan player on your team, because it can swing a team fight. There's nothing that feels worse than in a close game you end up getting killed by a Junkrat tire that you can't stop. And then you end up losing the game because of that. Very, very frustrating to play against. And I'm hoping that they do something to tweak Junkrat. If you ask me, in my own opinion, I think the best strategy to nerf Junkrat would be to reduce the damage of his mines. Although you could keep the amount of, I guess, velocity they'll shoot you back with. So he'll still be able to kind of jump himself around the map and shoot you away from him when he throws a bomb at you, but I think the mine should just do a little bit less damage. I think they were a bit too hasty in their judgment to just give the dude 2 mines but not reduce their damage in any way. That seemed kind of strange if you asked me. Now, I didn't play as much Zarya this season as I did last season, mainly just because Orisa. Now, you can usually get pretty high charge against Orisa. So I probably should have busted it out more, to tell you the truth. But I commonly kind of like Tracer. My Tracer win rate isn't that high on my main account, mainly because I only pull it out when my team is already losing and I try to carry them. So I always pick it in trying circumstances. And that's kind of how I use Zarya this season as well. Other than on King's Row, I always tried to auto-lock it. But not to sound like a broken record, but I am so optimistic about Overwatch in the future. I am so optimistic that the matchmaking system is just going to continue to get better and better with the reduced performance based SR gain at levels above Diamond. I think that's a great thing for the game, because I always felt like if you truly did contribute, it will result in a win. You know, people always say like, oh, Bor, like, I shouldn't lose much SR because I got this many golds and my team threw. But on the flip side of that, if you really did contribute a lot, it will result in wins over a long period of time. And, you know, I kind of get sick of the Overwatch season halfway through. Not like actually sick, but just like, you know, just in a light sense, in a lighthearted sense, I get sick of it. And, you know, watching this video now, I can't wait for Season 8 to start. I got Gold Gun in top 100. I got my main account in top 500. And I think my Walshy account missed top 500 by, I'm not even kidding you. I would have to double check, but I think my Walshy account missed top 500 by like 3 SR or something. Kind of disappointing there. So I almost, at one point, actually yesterday, I had 3 accounts in the top 500, but I just chose to go to sleep instead of securing top 500 on Walshy. But like I said before, thank you guys so much for watching, and I just want to say Merry Christmas to all you guys, and I appreciate everything.